Mama Aida na jamii yote ya ndugu yetu Raila Odinga, Your Excellency President William Ruto, former President, the fourth President of the Republic, Brother Uhuru Kenyatta, Mzee Olusegun Obasanjo, whom I know to have really been close to our friend, waombolezaji wenzangu, Jethuro Onte. Mimi nimekuja kusema kwaheri kwa ndugu yangu, my brother Owadwa Raila Odinga, my osiepna. Sijui kama hiyo ni lugha sahihi. My brother. All the names were given about our brother. When we listen to our daughter Winnie, all the names that our brother has been given over time. But to me, he was a brother. The pain of it all, the struggle for justice and truth, and the fight against corruption. Huyu ndugu alale. But you know, my brother, allow me to talk to Raila, my friends, for just 1 minute, and I'll hand over Professor Kindiki. Thank you for the opportunity. I want to talk to Raila, because I never get this time again. You know, we called you Joshua. We never got to Canaan. There were indeed crocodiles across the river Jordan, as we used to say. Lakini, I've seen in the printed program, you even paraphrase the late Martin Luther King. You've been to the mountaintop. You've seen the promised land. And you know you may never get there with us. But we have to get there on your behalf. I give you my pledge. Those values you stood for, the tears, the pain of a stolen election, as my brother Jim Orengo has said, elaborated. That pain will not be in vain. The nation is gathered together. And I must stop there. I've done the rest of my speech on X because I had to rush quickly back from Heathrow in order to come and be with Mama Aida and Watoto. But allow me to recognize, if perchance they don't get that opportunity, my sister, my twin sister, Mother Karua, was Raila's running mate in 2022. She's around here. If we had time, I'm sure Mother would have wanted to eulogize her. I have my other friends here. In fact,
ladies and gentlemen, as if you have keenly been observing the burial of the late Prime Minister Raila Odinga, you will actually realize that the current president, President William Ruto, is not the people's favorite in the Luo Nyanza as he thought he is. Because as we speak right now, a speech has been delivered by the Wiper Party leader and the former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka, who's worked with Raila Odinga in 3 elections as his running mate. So Kalonzo Musyoka, when his name was mentioned in the Luo Nyanza as a person, as he was being brought on stage to speak and eulogize the late Raila Odinga, the crowd cheered up. The crowd blew up in excitement. The crowd cheered up to Kalonzo Musyoka. Something that is not happening to people like Raila, to people like President William Ruto. William Ruto has received a very cold reception in the Luo Nyanza recently. Now, what does this tell you? Kalonzo Musyoka being cheered up. And on the statement that Kalonzo Musyoka issued, there is one thing that he said. He paraphrased the sentiments made by Raila Odinga in the 2022 general election, when Raila Odinga said that he has been to the mountaintop, he has seen the promised land. But even if it does not reach the promised land, he wanted us, we the people of the Republic of Kenya, to reach the promised land, the land full of honey and milk, the promised land that Joshua led the children of Israel to. And Kalonzo has said that though Raila has passed, he, Kalonzo Musyoka, will be the Joshua to take the Kenyan people to the promised land. Now that is something that really hurts and bothers President William Ruto as of right now. Why am I saying so? Because President William Ruto counted on Raila Odinga to delivering him the presidency in the year 2022. But now Raila Odinga is no more. Raila Odinga has rested. We have a united opposition led by Kalonzo Musyoka as their preferred presidential candidate come the year 2027. Another thing that you should know, the people of Luo Nyanza love Kalonzo Musyoka. For Kalonzo Musyoka, there has never been a single time that he has ever betrayed his brother Raila Odinga and decided that he is not going to support Raila. The only time that Kalonzo and Raila Odinga fell apart was after Raila Odinga joined William Ruto in 2024. But in 2023, Kalonzo Musyoka and Raila Odinga were together, leading demonstrations against the government of President William Ruto, where the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, had to come into the picture to negotiate between Raila Odinga and William Ruto. And here is when a coalition was born. Something was born. A committee to form the Nadico report. And that committee was set to actually crack a deal between Raila Odinga and William Ruto. But Kalonzo withdrew after the Gen Z demonstrations last year, which led to the death of so many people. But Raila Odinga decided, you know what, I am going to join the government for the sake of the republic, because as Raila had told us, the country was under a plotted coup, which did not happen. Kalonzo, the people of Luo Nyanza love him, and the people of Luo Nyanza value loyalty. And Kalonzo Musyoka has been loyal to the people of Luo Nyanza for so many years. He has supported their brother. He has believed in their brother. He has believed in their son, Raila Odinga, for this while, 3 elections. And now, it's time for the people of Luo Nyanza to give back to Kalonzo Musyoka the same loyalty that he failed. Loyalty that Kalonzo Musyoka offered to them. And that's why you heard, there was a time that Rigathi Gachagua was being interviewed on matters, Kalonzo Musyoka being blamed for spreading rumors on Raila's health. And Rigathi Gachagua said the reason some people within the ODM party are doing the game of trying to taint the name of Kalonzo Musyoka is because they have received intel that about 60% of the Luo region voters are willing to vote for Kalonzo Musyoka due to the loyalty that he has displayed to them for the last several years. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what's up, and that was making headlines in the country. Tell me, do you see the possibility of Kalonzo Musyoka becoming the next president of the Republic of Kenya? See you in our next video.